Hello everyone, this is Priyanka from Pihu's Creation. Today I will show you how to make terrarium in easiest and fastest way. So without much ado, let's start making our terrarium. The very first part of making a terrarium is to collect the moss and the tiny little plants that you want to put in your terrarium. I took help from our terrace garden. Collecting these tiny little plants was really a wonderful experience because they are very soft and furry. So my collection of moss was almost done. It was time to collect tiny little plants. These are all humidity loving plants. These plants likes moisture. So the soil needs to be always moist but not soggy. So just see from where I'm collecting these plants, from the bottom hole of a pot. These are really nice to see. Now I'll be using few climbers or creepers. This is Fittonia, this is Euphorbia climber. So I'm just cutting it in a way so that the roots are there. You need to be very careful about that. And Fittonia is a very fast growing plant. You can just trim it off from any node. You need to find the node. You can just trim it off from there and you can easily grow it. This is my red nerve plant. This is also one kind of Fittonia. This is Syngonium. These are small leaved Syngoniums, so it doesn't grow out to much bigger size. So my collection of moss and plants are all done. It's time to start making the terrarium. For making the terrarium, I need a round shaped glass vase, a piece of mesh, well drained potting soil, charcoal, some stones that I have collected from different places, some pebbles, the potting soil and charcoal, again I'm showing it once more, a tweezer and a spoon. Now it's time to make the terrarium. First I'll take the pebbles and I will make the base with the pebbles so that the water can stay for a long time at the bottom. This is the mesh that I'm taking. I will cut it in a circle, just a little bigger in size from the base of the vase. Then after the pebbles I'll put the mesh inside so that the water can drain towards the pebble at the bottom easily. You'll always have to decide first that which side of the terrarium you want to give the height and which side of the terrarium you want to keep it low. So, and this is transparent cellophane paper with few holes in it. I will just put it above the mesh and I'll give some weight with few pebbles. So this is how it looks now. This is my charcoal pieces that I am giving now. I'll just tell you the benefits of giving charcoal. It can hold water for a long time. Charcoal also can hold water. This is my potting mixture. It has got coco pit, soil, little bit of sand. You will always have to keep in mind that the soil needs to be very well drained so that it can hold water. That is the main thing that you need in a terrarium, because you cannot just water your terrarium like we water the other plants. Most of the time we just mist the terrarium or we use syringe to water the terrarium, because the water will be all locked at the bottom. So you need to be very careful that the locked water doesn't harm your tiny little lives. So the potting mixture needs to be very well drained. Now it's time to put the moss in it. It depends on how creative you want to make it. I'm putting this stones so that it gives a little bit of real look of garden grass. So making a terrarium is very tough, because you'll have to keep on changing your ideas, like putting one plant now and then again removing it and feeling that no, let's put it somewhere else. It's like that. So I also had to keep on changing my mind, that let's give some green here and then some red there, then again changing and changing. So that's part of making a terrarium. I actually do not have much tools for making terrariums, but whatever I have, I'm okay with it. I love to use my household stuffs to do creative things. So you can see how I'll keep on removing my plants and I'll keep on coming up with new ideas. So here I'm placing this small plant. I have already placed Fittonia. If you can see, Fittonia is there, and the Syngonium is also there. Placing some more this tiny little plants. This is actually giving a little bushy look. This red nerve plant, the red Fittonia, is just giving a sense of highlight in between all the greens. I had to again remove a piece of moss, and I was really confused where to put what, because I wanted to put everything that I collected actually. Now I'm kind of a bit satisfied. Now I use this stone to give little more natural look, and we're almost done. These are the left out mosses and plants. I've kept it for future use. And here is my terrarium. Thank you for watching. Now it's time to mist the terrarium. If you really like this video, then please do like, share and subscribe.